I'm not going to do any body language governance.
Till we cannot run an economy on generators, what are you going to do about providing electricity?
I will immediately go into using energy mixes because we are on the cusp of renewable energy transition in the world. We cannot continue to rely both on dilapidated systems and dilapidated ideas in the electricity sector. That was what led the party of our candidate here to spend $16 billion generating darkness in Nigeria. We cannot continue that. We must use solar energy, wind, tidal energy to generate electricity for Nigeria. We must rebuild our transmission lines, take them away from where they used to be and give us brand new transmission lines. But most importantly, we must break down the electrical distribution system not to be a national grid. We should have regional grids. We should have grids that serve estates, serve campuses, and ensure that we can retail electricity so that you can grow electricity on your roof and sell it or pull it together to power your own area without coming to Abuja to beg somebody at the National Assembly or the presidency to give you electricity.
We have at least 7 to 8 northern states where there is absolute sunshine. I just came from Kano, right? I just came from Jigawa. I just came from Sokoto. All those areas can be turned to solar farms. And those solar farms are not just good for generating electricity. It's also good for retention of moisture. That is to say that whenever you have a solar farm in an area, you retain moisture, the ground becomes even more fertile. We'll take back their licenses if you are not distributing. You don't sit down on a license and refuse to carry out the service for which the license is met. That is where the regulation was supposed to have. That was why I discussed the regulation earlier. If these license owners had been the ones who are generating the electricity, they would have been eager to distribute it. But because it doesn't belong to them, I'm not going to do any body language governance. I'll be there asking questions. So you're going to
go in there and basically disrupt everything. That's what I'm hearing.
Why won't you disrupt criminality? That's the job of the executive section. Yes. It's the job of president. If there are criminals taking advantage of your people, do you just sit down there and say because